always say if you've got to ask the price of something, then you're not rich enough to stay here.
It has over 500 rooms and 1,500 staff.
I never feel that I'm 61. I feel that I'm 16. Taj has built me very strongly.
It's famed for being meticulous, where no detail is too small or demand too great.
Anything is possible. Why can't I get you a pink elephant? I'll try.
With an army of staff striving for flawless service.
This is India, and we frankly don't say no to anything.
It's where the super rich of today come to live like the Maharajas of India's past.
Sometimes I close my eyes and I pretend that all of India is like this.
The hotel's deputy manager, Paveen, is responsible for much of its day-to-day running.
Okay, so what we need to do is we're just going to go through today all the functions for the next 8 days. Okay, so start.
The sheet has got...
Let's stop at only the important ones.
He's looked after hotels all over the world, but nowhere on the scale of the Taj.
Residential wedding.
Wedding, yeah.
There are about...
How many rooms are there total?
Approximately 80 at this particular point of time.
It's not just a hotel, it's an institution. You know, a lot of different kinds of firsts happen here. The first hotel to have electricity, you know, the first hotel to have elevators, you know, the first ballroom in the country. Thank you.
Despite having an entire hotel to look after, nothing is too small to escape Paveen's attention.
It's extremely important to get to the minutest details. You know, the ironing of the tablecloths to the way the flower arrangements are and, you know, checking of each and every glass. I mean, these are like some of the most important things. This needs to be done. So you have developed a bit of a tarnish to get that done. The kind of people whom we get here, they are the top creme de la creme of the society. See watermarks. Every small detail has been kept in mind to give people a feeling of luxury and exclusivity. See that handle? That's come off, so get that sorted out. These tablecloths, we again need a bit of an ironing.
Certainly, sir.
And those flowers again need to be changed.
Praveen, can you help checking things when you walk around?
Well, I do that all the time. They hate me for this restaurant. I can find 500 faults. Because you've got 1,500 people working here, so that means you have to ensure that every person delivers what he is supposed to deliver all the time. For example, the in-room dining actually might land up walking almost a mile to reach your room, and there are certain places where two people have to lift a trolley to bring it to you. And so there's a lot which goes at the back of the hotel to ensure that there is, you know, a perfect service is delivered.
Good afternoon, everyone. We have 45 arrivals pending for the day.
Those most attuned to the demands of the guests are the hotel's 35 butlers.
Also, another important guest who's coming in. He loves to enjoy his breakfast and he loves to have the toast freshly bought out from the toaster and on his plate. So, the room as per his preference with a toaster, toast holder, everything already preset. So he'll be coming quite late in the night, but evening shift butler, just do a double check of that room because he's a very important guest.
Since the hotel quietly opened its doors to just 17 guests in December 1903, it's been seen as a home away from home for the high society of India.
To begin with, we had very few luxury hotels in the country. I think it was extremely important to be seen and people understand it as a synonym with luxury and history.
The hotel had few rivals when playing host to the stars, entertaining everyone from Pierre Cardin to Alfred Hitchcock.
We're all extremely attached to it, and as we all call it, the grand old lady, it's not just a hotel, it's an institution.
But even grand old ladies cannot rest on past glories.
But since 2000, when the Indian economy has been booming, the scape of the country is completely changing. All over the country, there are newer five-star hotels which are coming up all the time.
To keep its place on the world stage, the hotel must continue to court institutions who share an equally illustrious past.
This is where everyone comes. This is where everyone meets from around the world. And the Taj, from the very beginning, were art collectors and supporters and sponsors.
Hugo Weir is an international director at Christie's, the world's oldest and largest auction house. They're holding their first ever auction in India consisting solely of Indian art.
We've been working towards this for a long time, so this is a dream come true. Now we're on the ground here in India.
With enough millionaires to fill every room in the hotel, Mumbai is an untapped market for Christie's.
I think this will be a seminal event, and the Taj is really the sort of anchor for it.